right at the vineyard, we have a nice 4-pound piece of prime rib ready to go on the Big Green Egg. And we wait till it gets up to temperature. We're at 500 and climbing, so we're going to put it on and let it hit 800 or better and then close her down. So let's do that. You can always cut that out. But that's what we're going to do. Nice prime rib for a special day. We don't talk about that around here, though. Let it come up to 800. You know, the gauge only goes to, let's see, 550. But we know when we can say 5 to 550, be 600, 650. We get about 700 out of it. We'll let it crackle. Take it till she melts the... I got it so hot one day the whole wood structure burst into flame. I had to put a hose on it. Prime rib, again, on a beautiful day. We have the 4 pounds prime rib on the Big Green Egg here, and we're searing it at about 700 degrees. And we'll do that. So actually 800, it depends, the gauge is pegged. And we'll do that for 15 minutes. And then we'll close the damper down and let it finish for about 2.5 hours, all on its own. Nice, good hardwood coal, and it's going to have a flavor like no tomorrow. Those who cook with hardwood know exactly what I'm talking about. We're cooking a nice prime rib out here. Started out searing it at about 700. Well, the gauge goes up to 700, so it's about 750 degrees, right in that range, on the Big Green Egg. And we sear it for 15 minutes at that highest temperature we can get. Then I close both dampers, and we just let it sit there for 3 hours, 2.5 hours. We'll check it here, and it should be done. But we're drinking a Dunkelweizen today. One of my Dunkelweizens out of the tap. We just made a bread with it. A beautiful bread. It came out dynamite. I'll tell you, we never did that before. And it's called a beer bread. You just dump the beer in there. And she let it raise. We had to use a little yeast, of course, because it just can't work out. So once again, this is kind of like I'm the worst beer reviewer ever, but when I taste mine, it's dynamite. My beer's got a lot of body, a lot of flavor, a lot of head, a lot of lacing. They're cold, they're refreshing, and they taste good, most of all. And I can tell I'm getting near the end of the keg. I got some floaties in here. I don't think the camera's going to pick it up, but every time I get near the end, I'll pick up a little trub. Doesn't bother me at all. The little yeast pieces taste awesome. So yeah, prime rib is like smelling awesome. All right, we have finished the prime rib. Oh, after 2.5 hours, she done. We're gonna cut this up into some lovely dinner. So let me get a piece of this right here. She is nice and red and raw in the middle, just the way my wife loves it. I guess I'll take that piece.
I'll cut my own things.
She's gonna cut her own, she says. Nice and red, see it?
I see it.
So what we got here is a German trying to talk like a country folk. A nice prime rib. She's fairly raw, red, or medium rare. So we're gonna goof that up too bad. We're gonna have it with a little Swiss chard and some German potato salad and some corn. So there you have it. Swiss chard, prime rib, 1 inch thick on the Big Green Egg. Homemade German potato salad there, how you doing? And some nice New York corn. Right from New York, New York. How you doing? And it's time to feed my face. Why wouldn't I?